Hello children, this video will give you some information about how to solve a word problem. This is an introduction on the rules of solving a word problem. So children, first let us understand what do we mean by a word problem. It's very simple. When a sum is written in word form or a story form, it is called as a word problem. So children, now let us see what do we mean by a normal sum. So here 23 plus 6 is equal to 29 is a normal way we solve the sum. But when these numbers are used with some words and the question is in a story form, then we call it as a word problem. So here we have a word problem in front of us. Sita has 23 balloons. Roma has 6 balloons. How many balloons do they both have in all? So children, here we have got a question in the word form. As we have got the question in a word form, the answer will also have statements. So children, this is how we write or we solve a word problem. We have to write statements along with the numbers. So here you can see first number is 23. So we have written the statement as balloons Sita has. And the second one is balloons Roma has, that is equal to 6. And the last statement gives us the answer, that is total balloons they have. When we add 23 plus 6, we get the number 29. So that is a total number of balloons and that is the answer which is asked. Oh yes, so this is how we solve a word problem. Now there are some words that gives us hint or a clue that the given word problem is an addition problem. So let us see which are those words. It includes altogether, sum, add, both, total, that is a total number, increase, that is the number is increasing, in all, combined, that is together, again it means combined, plus and join. These are the different words that help you to understand that the given word problem is an addition problem. So children, while solving word problems, we have to follow certain rules. The first rule is to read the problem. So children, whatever problem or whatever word problem is given to you, we have to read and understand the problem. If we did not understand it once, you have to read it twice or thrice and understand it properly. Then the second one is underline what is given. So what all informations are given in the word problem, we will underline, we will find the numbers and underline them. Third one is underline what is asked. Now a very simple trick to understand what is asked is to read the last line. So in the last line we will have the keywords mostly to understand whether it is an addition problem or some other problem. So we have to underline that word so that we can add or subtract as the word problem is given. Fourth one is write proper statements with the numbers. Then you have to solve the sum and write the statement. You have to write the last statement after solving your problem or after adding the sum given to you. And the last and final step is to write the answer. You have to write the answer statement for your word problem. So children, now let's see how to solve a word problem. We have a word problem in front of us on the screen. Let us read That is the first step, right? So read the word problem. There were 38 boxes in the house. Mother bought 21 more boxes from market. How many boxes are there altogether in the house? So this is the word problem. So what are the rules, children? Read the problem, underline what is given, underline what is asked, write the proper statement with the numbers, solve the sum and write the statement, and then the last one is write the answer. Now let us follow them. As the first step is to read the problem, we already read it. And what does that mean? That in a house there were 38 boxes and then mother bought 21 more boxes from the market. And what is asked? How many boxes are there altogether in the house? So let us underline what is given. 38 boxes in the house, 21 more boxes. So we found out the numbers in the word problem and we have underlined it. Now what is? We have to underline what is asked, so that we can find out from the last statement or last question. How many boxes are there altogether? So altogether gives us the clue that it is an addition word problem, right? So now we have to add. So altogether is there in our list. So we know that it is an addition word problem. So we have to plus. Now let's write the statement. The first statement is 38 boxes. So number of boxes in the house is 38. Then the next statement is 21 more boxes. So how will we write it? Number of more boxes bought. It is 21. And then the last statement is total number of boxes, because we have to find all together. So total number of boxes is, let us solve 38 plus 21. We start from the units place. 8 plus 1, 8 in your mind, 1 on your finger, and after 8 it is 9. And we also know that when we add 1 to a number, we get the next number. Then 3 plus 2 in the tens place, 3 in your mind, 2 on your fingers, after 3, 4 and 5. So you got the answer as 5 tens and 9 units, that is 59. So now the last step is writing the answer. So we have to write the answer as there were 59 boxes all together. So this is how we have solved one sum. Let us try. So children, now let's solve another sum. So before solving, let us follow the rules. Read the problem. So we will read the problem now. Sita made 46 garlands on Monday. She made 52 garlands on Tuesday. How many garlands did she make in all? So children, here let us understand what is the question. Sita, she made 46 garlands on Monday and 52 on Tuesday. And the question they are asking is how many garlands did she make in all? So we have to follow the rule. Let us underline what is given and what is asked. So 46 garlands on Monday and 52 garlands on Tuesday. So we have underlined all the numbers and the details regarding what it is. Now the next step is to underline what is asked, and for that we have to read the last line. How many garlands did she make in all? So here we have the word in all. That means we have to put everything together. So we have to add. Now let's write the statement, children. The first statement is number of garlands made on Monday. How many were made on Monday? That's right, 46. And the next statement is number of garlands made on Tuesday. That is 52. And now we have to add. And what will we get? Total number of garlands made. That is, let's start from the units place. 6 plus 2, 6 in your mind, 2 on your fingers. After 6, 7, 8. And 4 plus 5, 5 is the bigger number. So 5 in your mind, 4 on your fingers. After 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got the answer as 98. That is 9 tenths and 8 units. And the last step in writing or solving the word problem is writing the answer. So how many garlands did she make in all? She made 98 garlands all together. That is the answer. So children, in this way, solving the word problem will be very easy by using the rules that are discussed earlier. So children, do solve different sums and practice word problems. Thank you.